Our fourth Let's Talk video features Senator Judy Schwank, who serves as a dedicated partner to Berks Teens Matter. 3 of our youth ambassadors, Genesis Munoz, Meralis Castillo, and Lily Alonso, had the privilege of interviewing her at Reading High School. It's time to have the talk. Do you think that the teen birth rate is a problem here in Reading?
I definitely think it is, and that's why I wanted to get involved with Berks Teens Matter when they approached me about it. Back when I was there when the organization started, and not that long ago, but been involved in it because I do think it's a problem. Look, as a state senator, I'm all about making this community better. That's what my job should be, right? And to me, if girls get pregnant, if young people get caught up in a relationship where they have to raise a baby, so many of their opportunities are cut short. Not forever necessarily, but they don't necessarily have the opportunity to live their dreams. I think that becoming pregnant, no matter what, how much help you have, it impacts your life. It limits your opportunities. This limits our community maybe in ways that we don't necessarily see right away, but it most certainly does. And so it's something that we should approach locally. That's what Berks Teens Matter is all about, and I'm happy to be a part of that because I think it's going to make a difference, and you will make a difference too. One of the things that I've been doing is, as a state senator, is trying to get sex education to be in every school in Pennsylvania, because it's not necessarily. And I think that kids need to have a variety of information sources. And when you talk about those kinds of things in class, it's very different, isn't it? Yeah. And it gives you an understanding, I think that's different than the conversation with your parent. But that's an important one too. I have so much faith in the future generation in our community. And I want to see you all succeed. You, as well as, your students, whether they're at Reading High in the city, or whether they're in, throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And I want you to have the resources that you need to do it, a great education, right? You need that as a foundation. I want you to be able to pursue your dreams, because if you do that, and whether you live in Pennsylvania as an adult or not, you're going to bring back to our community a lot of good things and the opportunity for all of us to grow and prosper and succeed. And that's real important to me. And this issue, a lot of people don't think of it that way, is at the crux of making that happen.
Senator Schwank interviews Berks Teens Matter's youth ambassadors.
What do we need to do? Why did you get involved to begin with?
I feel like they should kind of start getting rid of the stigma around it, the whole awkwardness of talking to teens about it, or maybe they assume that we already know because of the new era, what's going on in the new generation. Since we're a little bit more advanced, I guess, and things like that, they kind of assume it. So I still think it's important to still talk about it, still bring it up, especially in classrooms, and make it a big topic. Not kind of like brush it off or leave it to the side. Kind of keep going with it, especially in the schools too. And also at home and TVs, not kind of have this weird atmosphere around it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think TV and movies and images that, on social media, show you images of women or, about sex that it's really probably not the reality, right?
I got involved because I want to go into pediatrics.
Okay.
And I understand there's a lot of problems in teen health. And when they're pregnant and they're drinking and they're still doing all those unhealthy stuff for the baby, that affects my future job. And I want to see more future generations getting hurt. Because that brings a lot of health concerns to the child to be born.
And it's interesting that you want to be a pediatrician, because now there are pediatricians that focus on teens, that focus on the kinds of health issues that you face. And it's not just physical health, it's mental health, right? You're going through a lot of changes. It's a miracle that you survive this, but you do. And it's important for us to give you the resources that you need to do that. So I hope you'll follow up on that and do that.
I got involved because I wanted to be informed and to inform the rest of the population, the teen population, well, instead of not being informed well by their parents. And
you saw the problem, Genesis, right? You saw that there are kids that aren't getting the information that they need, right?
Yes.
So that's that's really stepping up to the plate. That's leadership.
Mhm.
And you are, you're leaders here, you're leaders in this organization. And I encourage you to continue that because we need that now more than ever. Thank you for doing that. And talking to you, three young women who are very accomplished and obviously well educated on this issue and working on it and doing this for your fellow students inspires me even more. So thank you for what you're doing too.
Great, thank you.
You bet.
Follow us on social media to stay informed and view all the videos from our Let's Talk series, which will continue to debut throughout the month of October.